Here are 32 tips you need to be doing in Restaurant Tycoon 3. Stay by the end of the video because trust me, there's going to be one or two here that you're probably not going to know even if you're a billionaire. When you're beginning, you're not really going to want to choose these small little restaurants. Try picking more like these as you can fit more chairs in them. Next tip for starters, you're going to actually want to do the cooking at the start as you can unlock more dishes. The way it works now is pretty much every dish has its own price. You're going to want to aim for the dishes that have $13, $15, stuff like that. Try to avoid putting these small little ones in your menu as they don't make much money and they're not worth it at all. Next tip, now this is a really important one. You're going to want to go to achievements. Go to achievements. You see baking, chopping, frying. All these, you're going to need to level them all to level 5. Why? Let me explain. Around the map, there are many stores you can go to. What these stores offer are ingredients. There is this one, which gives you bread, flour, eggs. There's the supermarket, gives you sugar, berries, apple, pasta, chocolate, bananas. There's the butcher shop, gives out lamb, chicken, pork, beef, and then there's the fishing store, which gives fish. Now you're going to want to get all these to level 5 as each store requires all of these to be at level 5. Not all of them, but one store requires this to level 5, the other store requires this to level 5, the other store requires this to level 5. Now let's say frying, you already have it at level 6, and baking, you have it at level 3. Go to menus. Pick the items that you actually do need to bake with. Add them to your menu and take out the rests. Next tip, make sure to collect claim daily tasks. They give you a little bit of money every day. It's not a lot, but it's definitely worth it to do. Next tip, make sure not to add every item to your menus. Something I did very stupid at the beginning. I added everything to the menu and I was making very little money. As soon as you start adding only the expensive ones, you're good. Next tip, now this is the way you boost your item. Now what you're going to want to do is open up your menu. Go to any item you want to boost. Click on it. You see boost price, you see what it requires, potato, flour, cheese. Go buy that, click boost, and now the price has been boosted. Add it to your menu and it will make more money. Next tip, now this is the way you want to format your restaurant. This is not my restaurant, but I use it by example. At the beginning, you're going to want to use these 1x4 tables. You can put 4 seats in each side, and what this will do is basically customers will now come in 4s and 3s mainly, which will add more money. It's pretty simple to do. You can just spam all of them in the same location. Customers you don't really need to give them paths to get to seats. They pretty much just teleport. At the beginning, now this is a very important one. Right at the start, as soon as you've made decent amount of money, you're going to want to get the next upgrade. What you're going to do as soon as you get that expansion is fill up every single corner with seats and tables. As the more seats and tables, the more customers enter your store. Maybe having 5 or 6 tables will have 3 customers entering the store. Having 20 will have around 10 entering the store. Just basically place more tables and chairs down. Next tip, look at your store, actually analyze it. If you see too many empty seats, what you need is either expansion or marketing net. If you see the orders are piling up, what you need is another chef. And if not many people are entering your store, another problem could be you don't have that many dishes in the menu. Make sure to actually add decent amount of dishes. Don't just add one. Next up, what should you really get? Should you get a new chef or actually level them up? In my opinion, get around 5 chefs first, then start leveling up. At the beginning, it's not really that worth it to have them have that. Store, don't buy custom luck. It's useless, really did not work at all. Auto collect, pretty much useless. I mean, if you really don't want to do that much trouble, I do recommend it. Building collision, this is only for people who actually like building, and just don't buy any of these. None of these are worth it. The way to boost your rating, simple. You need to add decorations. You go to decoration, usually the simplest ones to add are art. What this will do is increase tip chance, increase critics entering your store, and celebrities. So far in this tab, they still haven't added celebrities, but what they did add are VIPs, and that will increase the chance of VIPs entering your store. Next one, now this is a pretty simple one. Make sure to AFK, yes. What you do is basically download either an auto clicker or tiny task. You leave it clicking on your screen, you can leave, come back, the game will keep playing and you won't disconnect. Next tip, you don't actually need to move to actually be able to interact with things. You can literally stand still and literally collect an order from across the room. You can also collect plates from across the room. You don't really have to move over there. You can kind of just stand still collecting and interacting with everything. That's why I recommend making a square restaurant to start. So you can look at everything, click at everything, make sure everything is closed so you can click and not actually have to move. Next tip, pretty simple as well. You're going to want to move this away from this. Why? Because every time you're cooking, you're pressing E. What does E also do? E interacts with this. You're going to constantly be collecting orders you don't probably want to do. And you're always going to have to be incredibly careful not clicking E next to this. So just move it away. Like I said, you can realistically just collect it from a further distance and not actually have to spam E and collect orders that you don't actually want to collect. Now this is another one, short one. Not a lot of people know this, surprisingly. Fridges. This is how you can buy ingredients. You need to go to kitchen, place down a fridge. As soon as you unlock it, you need to be level 5 to be able to get it. Place it down and then you can buy ingredients. I really don't know how people don't know that. It's unbelievable. Now, another simple trick, if you want to customize all of a sudden something in your restaurant, some customer is sitting at a table you need to take out, click kick all customers. It automatically kicks everyone out. You can start editing your restaurant. Small tip not a lot of guys know, you can actually edit your chef, give it different clothing. That's actually what you spend gems on accessories, hats, stuff like that. This is where you spend it. Now, in menu, how many should you realistically have? Now, in my opinion, you should have at least one entire bar, each category full of food for every single one of them. Another quick tip that you guys probably didn't know, that if you want to get rid or place food without having to just manually click add to menu, you can click control, then start clicking, and it will add or take out anything from your menu. Very simple and very effective. You don't actually have to spam constantly. If you have everything in your menu and you want to take everything out and you don't want to go one by one like that, just control click. Takes them out easily. Now this is for building at the start. Once you unlock the 3rd floor, don't actually... Now this is mainly for endgame. Once you have 3 floors, don't actually place anything down on the 3rd floor if you're mainly looking for money. Place everything in the bottom floor so it's everything close to each other, and waiters and cooks don't actually have to go further away to actually be able to do something. Next up, later on, I highly recommend investing in these types of tables with a lot more customers being able to sit on them. And that is all I have for you guys. If I find out any more tips, I'll make sure to do a part 2. And if you guys did like it, make sure to like and subscribe and watch my video over here. I basically go from 0 to 1 million. Great video. I also gave a bunch of tips there, so make sure to check it out and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.